Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday, new release Tuesday. Not a lot this week. A couple of criterions, but you know the rules. Don't buy it unless you just absolutely cannot wait till the next criterion sale. But hey, we all know what I was waiting for today. The Steelbook of Clue. I do already have the 4K. I have the Blu-ray. I also have the original DVD. When I saw this, it is awesome. So you got the cast there on the front, like the poster. I do kind of wish it had like the logo. The back has all the characters in cards, which is pretty cool. And then, of course, you open it up, and you have your 4K and Blu-ray, and then the cast and such behind here. So, I love it. It's pretty freaking cool. I am so glad I got it when I was leaving work today. I was like, yes, this is the one today. Now, this was not the only thing. I came this close, and I finally was just like, it can wait. Been out already like 2 weeks. Fantastic Four, First Steps. It's not a must. I was excited to hear about it. I love Pedro Pascal. But it's not a movie I was like, got to see. It's like with most of the Marvel movies now. It's like, I can wait, obviously. Oh, it's Madam Web. Which, So, at the end of the day, I just ended up getting my copy of Clue. This was what I really wanted. I really wanted to pick up a copy of, while the 40% off horror sale was going on, Final Destination Bloodlines. But I feel like in the future, they will do, so far, a 4K set of the previous movies, plus throw that one in. I have it on DVD, and I think I have the first two on DVD. So, it's not a big deal. It's not one of those words as soon as you do it, a 4K of the first 7 movies. So, okay. But for Clue, this was number 1 today. I am so happy with it. It looks awesome. Just Madeline Kahn. For me, just from seeing her in Blazing Saddles and History of the World, her short-lived TV show, Oh, Madeline. Anything she's in, I am there. Oh my God. She, a comic legend, comic force. Flames on the side of my face. But, I mean, come on. And Tim Curry, Martin Mull, just this whole cast. Jane Wielden from the Go-Go's as the dancing telegram girl. So, neat little things like that. One of the other ones I like, it's not Clue, but Murder by Death with Truman Capote, Dame Maggie Smith. I mean, there are that with Truman Capote. How do I look so good? 12 full hours of sleep, a raw vegetable diet, and lots of makeup. I mean, God, it's such a great movie. But yeah, that is another favorite. So similar to Clue, but Murder by Death, if you have not seen it, again, that was a movie that was on HBO a lot when I was growing up. So it's one of my favorites. It's Peter Falk, Eileen Brennan, amazingly, in both movies. Just such a great movie. It's cheesy, but it's so good though. So awesome. But yeah, that's one I highly recommend. Murder by Death. If you love Clue, you will love Murder by Death. I mean, it stands on its own. So But yeah, it's so obviously Clue took a lot from it. You can have a marathon, do both of these, and play Clue at the same time. Who done it? You did. So, but yeah, that is Tuesday. Tuesday, October 21st. I hope you had a good day at work or whatever you're doing. You're done for the day. Now you're just like me. What am I going to do for dinner? I think I'm going to do my avocado burgers. So that is number one. Miss Sophia here. I've been gone 9 hours. She wants my attention. And she'll get it. She always gets it. And she's such a pretty girl. I checked on her earlier, so. But, yeah, that is really it for today. So, as I always say, what did you get today? Was there anything you wanted to pick up? Could you just not wait and pick up a Criterion? Like I said, it was a light week. Next week, I think will be a little bit better. There is more next week. I don't think there's anything I've got to have. Anything now is like if something's on sale, it's a deal I can't resist. Or, really I'm just still in like organizing mode, as you all know. So, but yeah, that's all I got. Get some rest. Prep up for Wednesday, hump day. Have yourself a nice dinner. Hydrate, drink you some water, have a nice drink. I don't judge. I don't drink myself, but to each their own. So, me, it's a Mountain Dew or a Dr. Pepper or my flavored water, or sweet tea. I will make my own sweet tea. In a pinch, I'll buy a gallon of Milo's, which is just as sweet. My grandmother could make sweet tea that you would swear you had diabetes right after she made it. She would use a whole bag of Dixie Crystals. So I try to keep that alive. I have my Tupperware pitcher that I do sweet tea in. If you know, you know. If that Tupperware pitcher, if you're Gen X and you grew up with a Tupperware pitcher, you know it had either sweet tea, Kool-Aid, or even like Country Time lemonade. Or even, not even Kool-Aid. It was the cheap knockoff brand. It was like Kool-Aid. I forget what it is. But it was just a knockoff Kool-Aid. What was it? Flavor something? Anyway, I still have the pouring pitchers, and I try to keep that little bit of my grandmother alive. My mom, she makes unsweet tea. Ugh. And stevia, I can take stevia in small bouts. Years ago, I thought, I bought a container of stevia. It was a bag or a container. And little did I know, one container had like 1,000 servings because you use so little. Me, I'm using a cup. So next thing you know, I've got these splotches that would show up on my skin. Turns out, after months, it was stevia. Who knew? And it took months for that to work its way out of my system. I really know you wanted to know that, but, I like to share. So I like to just pure sugar. As long as I don't overdo it, why not? You just counteract it with some flavored water and, you're still hydrated. So there's that. So that's all I got for today. Eat a good dinner, get some rest, get a full night's sleep, and tackle and get ready for the midweek hump day. And I will see you tomorrow.